Good morning, cultists. Welcome back to another Unbalanced Breakfast with CthuLoops. So in our last episode, we said we would go to war against the Obadin Galactic Administration and finally vassalize them, but then we didn't because we have not yet been able to play catch-up effectively with their fleet power. So I'm thinking that in this episode, maybe we'll upgrade our spaceport some more, pump out some more destroyers, get some more resources, maybe make some more babies, conquest or colonize some more planets. I don't know. Try to get something done in order for us to be able to fight the Obadin. Maybe even form some alliances and whatnot. Although I'm not really sure with whom I want to form an alliance. I haven't met anyone who has the exact same ethos as us, which I suppose is not entirely unheard of. I mean, it's a big world out there, and to find someone else who's fanatic, spiritualist, authoritarian, I suppose it could be rare. So maybe we shouldn't fault the universe too much for all this shit. Noticed a few people without ethos whatsoever, but I think that's because they're rebellions or something? I don't know. Anyways, let's continue. Let's
System survey complete.
I guess just do more exploring and see if there's any more worlds for us to... Ooh, look at that. Fantastic. Construction ship, please go over here. I know it's a little bit of a risk. Don't fly through their territory though. They might have some kind of like warp interruption technology to bring you out of there and then blast you into smithereens. Of course, I mean, if you do get lost, then we'll just replace you, so it's not that big of a deal. Asteroid collision, I'm pretty sure I've read that like a million times. Like, literally. So I went through the mod data, in case you're kind of curious. I went through the mod data of the Cthulian names. Sorry, the Lovecraftian names, my bad. And I found all references that said Kingsport Reserve, and I changed it to Kingsport. Because Kingsport is an actual fictional city that occurs in Lovecraft's writings, but Kingsport is not, so I'm assuming the author of the mod actually made a typo. But regardless, Tz'zikians, now you come a-crawlin', wantin' our help. Not so sure you deserve it. But maybe. I say... What do we want? Do we want centralized command? Do you want energy siphons? I want energy siphons. Maybe. I don't know. Probably not. But that's okay. It's too bad. It's happening anyways, so I don't really get a say in it. Although I do, but whatever. It's fine. Come back, and let's potentially think about colonizing this planet when we somehow miraculously generate the necessary influence, which is never gonna happen. I say let's go to planetary power grid. Toad asteroid, I'm pretty sure I've read this a million times too.
System survey.
Okay, so we still need to get inside this guy's territory in order to get the elusive Tar Black. They are stronger than we are, as are these cute little bastards. Don't have any allies right now, so I'm thinking maybe we just hold off on doing anything too aggressive, which is basically what I've been saying this whole time. Let's actually get a little bit of wormhole range into our allies' territory here. Although I don't think we'll be able to build a wormhole station directly in their territory, but at least, you know, we'll do something. Which hostile fleets are you evading? So obviously you want to avoid the Stellarite Devourer, but what else are you evading? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? You know what, Swarm? Get over there and blast these fools. And then blast the other fools. Titanic life. The native life of Upstoth Prime is built on an epic scale, far larger than anyone previously thought was possible for biological life. The question now in the minds of our researchers is, what is their secret, and can we benefit from it? Proposals to study the native life in greater detail are flooding in. Yeah, let's do it.
Situation log updated.
Although, if we are to do that, we might want to get an army
Anomaly found.
ready and willing to quell the Titanic
Incoming
Life
transmission.
Rebellion, if and when it does happen. Research agreement? Let's do it. Boom.
System
I got
survey
so many research agreements. It's awesome. Kind of. Maybe. Unless we're losing out, then it's not. But I'm sure we're gaining
System
more than we're
survey
losing.
Complete.
Oh, our admiral died. Okay. It seems like we can't find anyone to replace them. But you know what, Admiral Hydra? Let's go with you. The Lovecraftian names list is really funny. It's like a huge range of like really easy to pronounce names and then just impossible to pronounce. Like,
Situation
fucking-
log updated. Tile blocker cleared.
where is he? Oh no. Oh no, Rodney is dead! And I never got to properly pronounce his name! Ah, shit, just as I was trying to look for him. Poor guy. And we don't have enough influence. Crap biscuit.
System survey
Okay.
complete.
Something needs to be done here. The Kithini have become more spiritual. Really? You liar. There's only one population that became spiritual. That's not enough. We need more. Like the entire species, please. Gas giant signal. The Night Gaunt has picked up some curious reading from Umlaut 2. There are significant pockets of radiation in the gas giant's atmosphere that appear to be the result of intense orbital bombardment. Wait, I'm pretty sure I've read this one before too, no? What someone could hope to gain by bombing a gas giant from orbit remains a mystery, however. As the Night Gaunt was preparing to break orbit, Science Officer Shaklatal discovered a weak signal coming from the planet's interior. It may be a transmission of some kind, but the gas giant's background radiation makes it difficult to isolate.
Situation log
do this.
updated.
Okay, guys, good job. Come back home, repair yourselves, upgrade yourselves, and then go over to destroy these other mining drones. A lot of mining drones around that area. I think I would like some wormhole reach into those systems, please. Thank you very much. Alright. So, obviously, we're losing out on a lot of influence by from these defensive packs. I feel like we don't really need all these defensive packs, but they are pretty much... Well, this couple is paired up together. This couple is paired up together, and by extension, I'm paired up with all of them. It's a little tough. Gotta say, it's a little tough.
Anomaly found.
Yeah, go ahead, research that shit. Oh no, our other scientist dead! Crap. Maybe we need to change our civics to something that'll gain us more influence, like cutthroat politics? Oof.
System survey complete.
That'll either sacrifice our Slavers Guild or our, other thing. Sorry, efficient bureaucracy. Which is gonna be painful. The signal we intercepted was a distress signal, a distress call from a ship in orbit around Rankshan 1. The ship is not giving away any heat signatures and seems to be drifting.
Situation log updated.
Where exactly is this? Are you there right now? Go ahead, just research that thing and then get back to your automatic, whatchamacallit.
Special project complete.
Good job, buddy.
System survey complete.
The crew of the crew of the ship has been found dead. What is more disturbing is that they appear to have been killed by some highly advanced brain parasites, which infested them and drove them mad. Thanks to the science officer's findings, we were able to protect our own crew from being infected. Nice. The construction ship, get over down here and build some more wormholes into that area. Debris and Sargass. Oh, right, it's the mining drones. Go ahead and research the debris left by those dudes. And I think... What is this? Isolate signal. Hey, Barzai? can you go ahead and research that thing, please?
Research
Thank you.
complete.
Who done? You done? Good. Max influence from factions. I feel like that should be really helpful. Maybe. Possibly?
System survey
Hopefully.
complete.
You're not using any influence to influence these guys, are you? No, good.
Construction complete. System
Okay.
survey complete. Construction complete.
You've landed, so go ahead and build that wormhole station. Otherwise... Wait,
Debris
did I just pull you out of building a wormhole station somewhere else? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
Construction
Or
complete.
did I? No, I didn't. I definitely didn't mean to do that. You guys aren't doing anything, just go home. Orbit the planet. Chill out. Max out. Relax out.
Construction
All cool.
complete. Anomaly found.
Yeah, go ahead. Research that shit too, thank you very much. At least these guys aren't expanding. It's kind of my only,
Special project complete.
only consolation here. And our science officer has managed to isolate the weak signal that was coming from somewhere deep inside the atmosphere of Umlaut 2. It does indeed appear to be a transmission, and we have filtered it through our translation software. Didn't I already do this? I'm like fairly certain we've already done this. Like, didn't we have something with some tiny ass dudes who decided to be named after our something? I swear. Or did I do this in like a different playthrough and like a different series? What? The Dothnock? Yeah, the Dothnock. I thought I did this. What the hell? That's so bizarre. I'm having some very, very serious, whatchamacallit? You know, that thing where you can't, it's like deja vu. That's it. I'm having some Baldrak. That's a place. What the hell, man? Dothnock? We saved your species. There's a whole bunch of you on Baldarak. What the hell, guys? Fine. We'll do this again.
Situation log.
Good
update.
grief. What the hell? That's really weird. But fair enough. Barzai? I'm assuming this place is teeming with enemies, right? So let's just have you... let's just have our fleet go over there and blast them out of the sky first. Otherwise, we don't want to abandon our little gaseous friends or whatever, right? Are these sentient farts? I think that's basically what they are, right? They're sentient farts? Fair enough. We've all had a fart or two talk back at us after we release them into the world, right? Active scans of Zorak 9 have picked up what appears to be a large ship deep inside the atmosphere of the gas giant. Judging by the nearby debris, there have been several failed attempts to salvage this derelict in the past. Any ship strong enough to withstand such crushing gravity must be a magnificent prize, and our science officer, Sumanus, has proposed a salvage project of our own.
Situation
Do
log
it.
updated.
Unless you can't, but you can. Nice. Alright, guys. What the What the fuck? What the fuck? Did I set these guys to appear? Oh my god. Wow. Holy shit, the saga continues. The saga of the Lovebots. Wow. My mind is so blown. Holy shit. Okay. So, here's what I'm thinking what happened. So, the Lovebots that we're looking at now aren't the Lovebots that we played. These were the precursor Lovebots. So, at a certain point, this galaxy that's currently being dominated by Hastur is the same galaxy that the Lovebots will eventually dominate in the future. But these Lovebots were, I guess, killed? Were almost driven to extinction. And then they eventually relocated their homeworld to Companion Sphere, and then we took over and we guided them into synthetic evolution and all that shit to kind of preserve their mortality and stuff. So these Lovebots that we're looking at now are the Lovebots that eventually became the actual Lovebots that then became robot Lovebots. Does that make any sense? It's kind of like a I was about to say Star Wars kind of esque thing, but I guess it doesn't really make much sense, does it? You know, it's like in a galaxy, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away kind of situation. So we're talking to the precursor Lovebots. This series, this campaign, is actually the prequel to the Lascivious Lovebot series. Wow! Byakhee, how delightful! We hadn't expected to encounter you for a few centuries yet. Personally, I thought you would wipe yourselves out long before leaving your gravity well, but I am glad to be proven wrong. Apparently, our King in Yellow has no name. Blank greets you, Lovebots. Wow! You know what we should do? Is eventually when we play as the Hive Mind or whatever future series, we should just straight up play with all of our past species forced inside, if that makes any sense.
Complete. Anomaly found.
And because the Lovebots are now denying us access into their territory, we cannot in fact complete this mission. So sorry, Dathnak. I mean, I don't feel that bad. I did save, you know, their species before. So if they ended up in another situation whereupon they are, you know, on the verge of extinction again, I would say, if anything, it's kind of their fault, not mine. So it's too bad. Complete. So sad. But until we improve our relations with the Lovebots, i.e. by allowing ourselves to be sexually ravaged by them, there's not much we can do. We have discovered a thriving ecosystem in the upper atmosphere of the gas giant Zorak 5. Massive floating creatures, having evolved bodies filled with the lighter-than-air gases, follow the wind currents and feed off the energy released by the gas giant's frequent lightning storms. These beings in turn support colonies of smaller animals that prey on atmospheric plankton and each other. Fascinating, indeed. I'm actually still more fascinated by the fact that we've encountered our own Lovebots. I may have just forgotten to turn off the option that prevents them from spawning. I'm assuming that's what it is. But that being said though, I don't think I've ever encountered my previous species, even in games where I have allowed them or forced them to happen. I don't think I've ever encountered them as fallen empires, but this is incredible. Because there's no way that the Lovebots have gone back to being their weird caterpillar forms, right? After they've evolved into synthetic sex machines. Anyways, greetings, Byakhee. As you no doubt know, we Lovebots are dedicated to the study and conservation of all life forms in the galaxy. By study and conservation, you do mean making love, violent, passionate love, to all forms of life in the galaxy. You have studied your species and determined that the yellow sign is unlikely to last for more than a few centuries at best. How dare you? To ensure the continuation of the Byakhee species, should the worst befall your empire, we would like to acquire part of your population for our endangered species preserve. We will construct a special reservation that perfectly mirrors the natural habitat of your species, and its population will be well taken care of and protected from all harm, so you need not worry in their behalf. So, what do you say? Will you contribute to our preserve and safeguard the future of your species? We'll be displeased, -10 to happiness for 10 years. You know what? Fine, whatever. Let's do it. Lovebots, you can take our species. and make sweet, sweet love to them. And now they have opened their borders to us. Nice. I was hoping this would happen. And now we can finish the Dathnak thing. That is,
Special project
well, I'm kind
complete.
of hoping that they have cleared this area of all hostile things. In a masterful display of engineering, the team under Science Officer Sumanos has managed to gently raise the derelict ship on Zarak 9 to the gas giant's upper atmosphere. Despite its age, the ancient cruiser is in remarkably good condition, and we have restored power to its systems. No trace of the original crew remains, but we have brought over our own and commissioned the ship into the fleet. Can you guys actually merge? You can. Good. Alright. Oh, I guess Byakhee 2 is in need of doing something? Yes. Sumanos? You did a good job, but you really need to be doing even more. I don't think our fleet power is getting any better right now. Do we take a risk? I say let's not. Because I think playing on hard difficulty, as soon as we take a risk and we fail, probably just gonna be blasted in the ass into, like, you know, into extinction. Ancient survey marker, cool. What are you guys doing? How come you guys managed to colonize this planet? Oh, wait, Savannah World? Yeah, that makes sense. Never mind. Oops, I should have seen that coming. Oh well. Yeah, our influence is absolutely abysmal. But I think until we actually gain some kind of technology that can allow us to, you know, fix that, not much we can do. Yeah, sure. Baldorak again. Sure. Yeah, there. Fine. Bye. Stupid sacks of shit. Wow.
System survey complete.
Very, not at all creative. Wait. That's not even Baldorak. What the hell? Oh, more spiritual? Still xenophobic. But yes, definitely more spiritual. It's not the militarist ethos that I want you guys to shift. No, I want you to stomp out the xenophobia and make them spiritual like us. Come on, guys. Get your head in the game. Jeez. So far, though.
Research complete. Construction complete.
There we go. We can now make cruisers. Fantastic. I say, let's go with improving our armor. And then afterwards, when we have a chance, we'll go with engineering facilities and all that shit. And I think that should help us out a fair bit. Because then it'll make our researches faster, right? Alright, I don't know if really upgrading these spaceports will do too much for our naval capacity, but we gotta try, right? We gotta try regardless.
System survey complete. Research complete.
Oh, nice. We could go with master shipwrights temporarily. But let's not. Let's actually go for galactic ambition. And we should be gaining a little bit more influence now. Not a lot, but a little bit at least. And hell yes to power plant, thank you very much. Just 1 year. Great. Solar Sailor again. How many of these solar sailors are around with, like, meteorites having gone through their sails? We'll never know. Apparently there's a million.
Construction complete.
What is this? Go ahead, research that shit too. Mining drones. Right, we need to take care of these dudes. Fine. Let's blast those guys out of the sky. And then Stellar Devourer we'll just ignore until we actually have the means to destroy it. Was that another solar sailor? I didn't even read. My eyes just kind of glazed over as soon as I saw the albeit something, albeit primitive design. Like, okay, that's great. Toad Asteroid again. Fantastic. I thought Stellaris released a patch that got rid of all these replicating, well, not replicating, but repeating things, but I guess not. That's okay. Salty. Science ship Byakhee came up short with regards to its original mission of investigating possible activity on the frozen surface of Gyagawa 4A. There is seemingly nothing of note but ice and rock. However, Science Officer Zotli, a self-proclaimed gourmet chef and history buff, claims to have made an important discovery. A chemical compound found in the surface ice layers in several regions of Gyagawa 4A is allegedly, supposedly, closely related to Byakhee and stellar salt, an ingredient integral to many traditional Byakheean dishes and thought extinct on Carcosa. It has long been speculated that Byakhee and stellar salt was never native to our homeworld, but was brought to the surface by some meteorite impacts in the distant past. The science officer's discovery on Gyagawa 4A lends some credence to this theory, though Zotli leans heavily on properties described in ancient cookbooks predating modern chemistry to prove the saline connection. Whether the salt, analyzed and synthesized, actually tastes like Byakhee and stellar salt of old is ultimately of little consequence. Just the idea of traditional foods now possessing more historically accurate flavor profiles is bound to stimulate both the Byakheean economy and the palate. Ah, so salty actually makes us happier. Wow, good job, Paradox. Like seriously, that's awesome. Very nice. All right, you guys good? You guys done? Okay, you guys coming back home. Cool. Okay, so we have a little bit more. I say a little bit, but we do have a little bit more naval capacity. Although we don't really need to wait for it to, you know,
System survey
increase. We could just go ahead and build shit over our naval capacity, and I think we should be fine. More research agreements. Yeah, sure. You guys are now allied together. Really? Interesting. Huh. So you just had non-aggression pacts with everyone. Maybe we should have attacked you instead. Damn. That's okay. Defense station? Yeah. We need to get rid of all these deep space station researches done before we can do the megastructures shit, right? So warp impact. Yeah, we've encountered that like a million times as well. Thank you very much. Yeah, go ahead, research that shit too. I have unfortunately not got a whole lot done this episode, I'm not gonna lie. I was really hoping that we could make some progress, but we're still playing a vicious game of catch-up with this dude here. Our detailed survey of Higma 5 has revealed that it may once have supported life in the distant past. There are significant deposits of frozen water at the polar ice caps and beneath the planet's surface. The existence of valley networks suggests that the water may once have flowed freely. Terraforming this planet would theoretically be possible, but we do not yet possess the technology to accomplish this monumental task within a realistic time frame. What about an unrealistic time frame? Like, what if it takes like 1,000,000 years, and I'd be okay with it? You know, because sometimes like artists make GIFs that would GIF cycles that would complete after 1,000,000 years or something. It's like, that's cool. I mean, none of us will be around to see it, but it's cool knowing that it's there. So maybe it could be something like that. We can start the terraformation progress. It'll take 1,000,000 years. And I'm sure by then, we would have died off, and then the love bots would be shagging the entire galaxy to death. Of course, in the nicest of ways. But, you know, it could be... We could at least go extinct, knowing that we are in fact terraforming a planet that will be complete in another 1,000,000 years or so, or whatever. That made no sense, I was just rambling. Exotic radiation. This particular asteroid is an extrasolar capture and appears to have been washed by some kind of exotic radiation as it plummeted through interstellar space before finally settling in the Baldoon system. The original source of this radiation remains unknown, but the Byakhee 2 has been able to pick up a wealth of physics data by studying the asteroid's energy emissions. Great. Thank you. Now, is that changing my naval capacity at all, or is that making me stronger against my allies here? I don't think so. So, what's the point?
Construction complete.
I get that there's no point, but you know what? That's fine. Whatever. If we
System
upgrade these
survey
guys, will they actually merge into one
System
group of
survey
one set of
complete.
cruisers? Because otherwise, I'm gonna be pissed. Because then we're gonna have this one outlier, the cruiser salvage. Oh, okay. So it does appear to be
Construction
upgrading to a single type.
Ships upgraded.
And?
Research complete.
No, not quite. It is still a derelict class. Really? I mean, can we do nothing to change this thing? Because otherwise I'm just gonna get rid of it. Yeah, it doesn't appear to be any better than us. Just get rid of it. There we go. Now that's a much nicer number. Ah! Nice! We're finally gaining a little bit of influence. I would say we should probably get Biolab too. Increase our research speed and all that shit, because whoa, we are sorely lacking in our biology research here. Kind of unfortunate. Alright, well, unfortunately, I think we're gonna have to end this episode off here. Again, I apologize that we have not been able to go to war against the Oberyn Galactic Administration again. The only promise that I can make is that we will try to get more powerful, but it seems like things are a little slow. I don't know if it's the if it's just my strategy or if it's my, like, I guess bad luck with the research roll so far and all that stuff, or if I have maybe too many defensive packs. I don't know. I don't know if it's a choice that I made or if it's just bad luck that we have so far been pretty lackluster with our core sector system thing. If that is even a factor in this. But hopefully our luck will change and then we will be able to finally go to war against our neighbors here. It's been like 8, however many episodes. I don't know what episode this is gonna be, but it's been like several episodes without like a single war. Actually, this entire series has been without war. And I apologize for that long-ass rant. I wouldn't doubt you, I wouldn't blame you if you just like clicked out of it in the middle of that long soliloquy. But yeah, we'll see you guys again tomorrow for some more Stellaris. So thanks for watching and have a good breakfast.